on GraceboSports.com. Headed toward the top of the fifth.
Now pitching for the Bulldogs is number 6, Zach Strickland.
Zach Strickland takes over for the Bulldogs on the mound. 5'9", 175 out of Pfeiffer. So Pfeiffer pitcher Zach Strickland on the hill.
Power is the second baseman, number 7, Zach Ruffy.
So the second baseman for the Powers at the plate, Ruffy, stands in. He granted that his only time up here in the ball game. Again, working along 2-0 with the Bulldogs in front as we work in the fifth. Top of. Strickland gets set on the hill to get things going to Ruffy. And again, Justin Smith, a word for Big John, the umpire, when he comes around the corner, headed toward the third base coach's box. So Eric Simmons at the plate. Simmons stands in for Ruffy. First pitch into Simmons. Simmons stands in. The 0-1 on Simmons. This one fouled away by Simmons. 0-2 the count on Eric as he stands into the fifth inning. Getting back in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one man left for the Kernersville Bulldogs. Quickly the 0-2 on Eric Simmons. Swing and miss by Simmons, and Simmons down on strikes. So one out in the inning as Simmons goes down swinging. Up next, Mike Wall stands in. Mike Wall 0 for 2 in the ball game.
Is the shortstop, number 2, Mike Wall.
First pitch on the way to Mike Wall will miss for the 1-0 on Mike. And Mike struck out looking to start the game. Also grounded out at the shortstop. And that was back in the third. Foul tip there on Wall. Wall now with a 1-1 in the top of the fifth. A 2-0 game at Kernersville Glen between the prolific Power on the road tonight and between the home team, the Kernersville Bulldogs. So the Wooden Bat Summer Collegiate League, one of the better summer collegiate teams in the area. The Bulldogs with a 2-0 lead and the count at 1-1 on Wall. Wall will take that pitch, makes the count 2-1. 2-1 against Zach Strickland. Strickland again out of Pfeiffer. Right-hander, 5'9", 175. Not to be confused with his brother Josh Strickland, also at Pfeiffer. Interesting enough, if you call one guy or call the other size, you won't get confused. They're both the same, both 5'9", 175, Josh Strickland and Zach Strickland. The Strickland brothers as Mike Wall draws a walk. Good look by Wall down to first base with the walk. Off the new pitcher, Zach Strickland. So base runner for the Power.
Number 1, Nick Jones.
Nick Jones stands in. Nick to the plate 0 for 2. Nick usually can get a hit or a double. He's had several doubles in the games we've done so far this season. Had a couple the opening game down in Rowan County. Had a double down at Graham. First pitch is a strike on the way to Nick Jones out of Page. Nick stands in at the plate and the throw over to first base, giving a runner over that way, Mike Wall. Mike Wall out of UNCG. And again, Nick Jones out of Page, and headed to East Carolina is Nick Jones. This lifted in the air by Nick. Second baseman drops back behind the second base bag, and he'll make the play. The pop-up to the second baseman taken there for out number 2. So nice job at second base by the Bulldogs behind the second base bag. Making that play was Murray White.
Number 14, Travis Woolen.
White makes the play at second. Out of the plate, Travis Woolen stands in. Travis 1 for 2. Granted out to the first baseman his last time up. Singled during his first at bat here in the game. Officially 1 for 2. Throw to first base and a throw near the runner. But again, back to the bag is Wall. Got a sign being flashed by Justin Smith over to Mike Wall at first. At the plate, Travis Woolen stands in. 2 outs in the inning. Pitch will miss to Woolen, the 1-0 on Travis. Again, we're working here in the top of the fifth inning. A 2-0 lead for Dale Imes and his Kernersville Bulldogs Summer Collegiate Wooden Bat team. This ball hit by Woolen. Out towards center field. Center fielder underneath it. And he'll make the play. That'll take care of the Power in the fifth. Again, for the Power, they don't get any runs. And we're going to move toward the bottom of the fifth. It's 2-0. The Bulldogs of Kernersville in front.